amongst musicians, there is not so much of a difference between a master musician and a beginner and everybody in between, because all of us are seeking perfection. We're striving toward perfection. We're moving toward perfection, and none of us are there yet. Perfection is an elusive goal, and we are all marching toward it. And therefore, the difference between a beginner and a master is what? Only a matter of degree and nothing more. What unites us? That we are all marching in the same direction, that we all have a higher ideal, that we're all refining our art or refining ourselves. Because now we're not just talking about musicians or artists, but we're talking about our lives and our beings.
Hello, namaste, welcome one and all. My name is Manjari and I welcome you to yet another session of Inside Out Catalyst of Change. And I hope you all are keeping safe. First, I would like to apologize to all of you because there were some technical issues we were facing and this made us late. But thank you for supporting us, staying with us. And yeah, so let's quickly start. We are here for discussing catalyst of change. And so before beginning, let's see what is catalyst. So catalyst is something that is, that accelerates or precipitates the outcome of an event. So we are already here in 2020 facing the challenges, the adversities, everybody's facing it at their own level. And, so what is this catalyst we're talking about here? The catalyst here is our change makers, our leaders who have turned these adversities into opportunities. Because what is that difference which has created amongst them who are leaders in their lives and us who are still struggling. So here we are with another leader with us who will be sharing her journey with us. And before beginning, let's quickly take up the ground rules for this session. Okay. So the ground rules are, this session is a safe place for all of you joining today. And so please feel free to interact and share with us your opinions and questions through the comment section. And we have a dedicated segment towards the session because that will help to, focus on your learning. And until unless it's necessary, try to keep your phone away from you. And what happens in this session, it stays in this session. So no worries, we can share our hearts out here. And yeah, please try to stay connected till the end. And I hope that we'll make this session worth your time, guys. So let's quickly go to our leader of the day. We have Anastasiya with us today, and she is an amazing person. We were having some discussions when we were having this glitches. So yeah, she is Anastasiya, guys. She started playing tennis when she was 5 years old. In 2016, she graduated from Konzymiński University in Warsaw, Poland, and went on an exchange program to Madrid, Spain, where she received training at the Madrid Tennis Federation. In 2018, she played for the university team in Boston, USA. From 2018 to 20, she was a part of the tennis team in Stonehill College, where her team was a two-time NCAA undefeated conference champion. As a part of the team, she earned the St. Thomas Aquinas Medal, All Academic Achievement Award, ITA All Team Award, and was on the Athletic Honor Roll. She now spends her time staying fit, playing amateur tennis, and coaching young children. So, hi Anna, thank you for joining in and thank you
Hello.
for your patience.
Thank you so much for inviting me. I'm happy to be here and I'm really honored to share my ideas with you.
Would you like to say something about yourself, about something?
You introduced me pretty well, but yes, I'm Anna. I'm from Minsk, Belarus, so it's like in the center of the Europe. And what I'm doing is I'm playing sports, all kind of sports. Tennis is my main sport. Also, I'm working as a normal person in IT company and just enjoying my time being young and fit and doing something interesting for myself.
Wow. Okay, so let's quickly start up with our discussion. I'll ask you a few questions and you answer wholeheartedly. It's nothing. We all are going to, exchange our views. So, yeah. So, as you told that you have worked in IT, HR, and as a child, you attended dance, swimming, boxing, and music classes. So, when you were a child, you were a part of so many activities, but what drew you to tennis?
That's a good question. Thank you. Actually, nothing, like nothing special. There was nothing like a specific milestone in my life that I thought that tennis is like my ideal sport. But I guess it's just the circumstances in my life. So this is like a life event. Something happened, and I decided that tennis is like the main thing. But I'm still keeping playing and doing other sports. Like I'm constantly boxing now, which is weird because I'm playing tennis and boxing, and everyone is like, "Wow, are you gonna punch people?" I'm like, "No, this is just like another of my activity." But yes, tennis is just so exciting sport that I just can't stop playing. I'm like trying to stop, but every time I try to stop, it's like max 1 week, and then again I take my racket and go on and go on.
Wow, wow. Okay. So, what went through your mind when you decided to seriously pursue tennis as a possible career? How did you start planning towards that?
Actually, I never pursued tennis as my professional career. I just played. That's it. Like, literally, there was no idea in my mind that I'm a professional player. I was just playing, and the live things like going on. Like, I went to university, and then my coach said, "Okay, wow, you can play like for the tournament." I played the tournament. Then they said you can go to another place to play. So I just were doing what my coach said, and somehow I ended up like being a coach myself. So I don't really know when is the point that I decided that I'm a professional, whatever, tennis player.
I agree. The coach has a good role to play when our guide is, you know, putting
Yeah.
up. Yeah. So, okay, nice. So, you have inspired everyone by achieving so many things at such young age. How did you balance tennis practice and training along with university classes and examinations? Because everybody, we are doing, if we are sailing in two boats, then it's difficult. It gets difficult to balance both the worlds, right? So, how did you do
Yeah.
it?
Okay, so basically, I'm sometimes too dedicated to something that I like. Like I have some goals, and then I will do everything that is possible until I will be like, I don't know, dead, like 100% out of my health conditions. Then maybe I won't do something. Otherwise, I was really into the sport and the university classes. So I was just like keeping in mind that I need to do this, this, and that, and that's my goals, and I'm moving towards that. So if I will stop, I will lose this like path and everything will be ruined. So basically that's my self motivation, and it was not like easy way, I think, and I would not recommend do the same stuff for guys who are playing sports now, because I was playing from 6 a.m. in the morning till 9, and then I went to university, and then again I was playing tennis, so it was a bit tough, but it worth it. Like I never regret that I was doing that. But I think it's the dedication, your goal, and the self-motivation. So you need to believe in yourself and truly understand that what you're doing is like essential part of your life. It's not just because someone said to you that you need to do this. That's because you want this.
Yeah. So basically, you should believe your dream, right? You should see
Yeah,
yourself where you want to be. And if
yeah,
you can't see, then it's really not the point working for.
that's right.
Yeah. Okay. So, as the saying goes, there's an athlete in all of us. So, how would you encourage people to find a sport they like and how to stick to being disciplined? Yeah, that's like a main problem. Even I am facing to be disciplined. I start with one thing one day, and it gets the interest goes on losing, and I lost it. So, what do you think?
I think you need to love something in order to be the dedicated to something or to be disciplined. Um, I also like think, okay, I'm not like disciplined enough because it's crazy. I'm playing tennis, I'm like disciplined enough, but sometimes you just need to find something that you really love. I'm not saying that all of us like should stuck to one sport or like they're lazy or something, but if you don't like sports really, don't play them. Don't think that you're lazy or something. That's about like being inspired by something. I can play tennis for 3, 4 hours, 5 hours. It's like, it's not boring for me. It's not hard for me. Yes, it's physically hard, but I'm enjoying doing this. So, and I saw a lot of people enjoying like boxing for 4 hours, like swimming. That's about like being in love with something. That's in all of things you're doing. It's not about like, okay, I need to be like practicing every day for 2 hours. Then you will hate this sport and then you will hate all the sports around. So it's not the way like you need to push yourself. Like find something that you're really in love with. That's it.
Yeah, on this note, I can relate to this one because when I study stories or something, I enjoy them. But when once they're in my curriculum, once they're part of my study, I'll be marked on those stories. So it becomes difficult. So yeah, I think it should not be taken as a work. It should be your, I don't know, your passion or something for which you
Yeah,
can actually, yeah, you can die for. Yeah,
that's true.
nice. Okay. So how did you start getting training from Madrid Tennis Federation? How was that experience?
So basically, I went for my exchange program for the university, and I'm the person who's like, if I'm playing tennis, I need to keep playing tennis whenever I go. So before, even for vacation, if I go somewhere, first I find the tennis place, then I find a hotel or something. So it's like first tennis, other things, others. And for Madrid was the same. I was just like writing emails to every single sports club, like take me playing. I'm a really good player, blah blah. So I was really, really into the getting the best place there. And then I get the offer from Madrid Tennis Federation, which is really like the best tennis school there. And I got the best coach there. So it was basically best part of my life. As soon like it was 1 year of really cool experience playing in really nice courts with nice people and training really hard and getting the results. So it was as simple as that. I was simply writing to every single school and then I got the offer.
Wow, wow. And how did your experience feel different in Boston? How did you face failures when you lost a match?
Oh, that's a really nice question. I'm facing failures really bad because I'm really emotional person. I don't know if you saw the tennis matches, we're all like that. We're breaking rackets and we're like
Yes.
screaming because it's all about the excellence and perfection. We're all fit enough to play a good match. But in tennis, the one who wins is the one who has the mental strength and who has emotional stability, so the emotional intelligence. Who will like the one who's more like emotional and doing the crazy stuff on the court, the one who will lose. Like that's me basically. So whenever I'm losing, I'm really like trying to think what I did wrong, but it's nothing. It's only the emotions. So I'm trying to keep calm. I'm trying to talk to my coach like what's went wrong. because every tennis player is a good player. It's all about your like building your emotional intelligence, building your like stable mental health and other things.
Yeah, I agree on that part. That was good. And since you have worked with tennis teams, what in your experience makes a good team member and a good team leader?
Okay, so basically for tennis, I won't say that tennis team is the good team because it's an individual sport.
Yeah.
Like imagine that all the talented people is like basically in one box. They're in one box and everyone thinks that, okay, I'm better than this girl and this girl and this girl. And the coach decides who will be the number one and the number six, but they're good enough to be one and the six. But everyone is like, okay, why am number six? That's the issue in the team. And for me, it was hard because of this constant competition, not only on the court against your opponent, but also between your team members. So I guess the leadership is not like being the bossy person who is saying, no, you're bad, you're good. It's about showing you, like by your example, that you can be good number six. This is doesn't mean that you're like worse than number one, because you're playing the match, and if the number six will lose, the number one and all the team will lose. That's all about the teamwork, and it's about showing that number six is important also as number one, number two, number three, whatever. So I guess it's like that.
Yeah. So every subsystem has to work
Yeah,
correctly so that the whole system works.
yeah.
True, true. And as a youth of today in a leadership position, what does leadership mean to you going forward? What do you want to achieve in the world of tennis as a coach to young children?
So for my guys, so I have like 5 to 6 kids. They're 5 years old in average, and they're really like inspired of idea of learning something new. So what I'm explaining to them is that you need to love what you're doing, you need to understand what you're doing, and the toughest opponent is yourself. You first need to win against yourself and then against your opponent, because he or she is scared also. If you will be scared, you're gonna lose. That's it. That's the formula for like me teaching kids, because otherwise it's not about technique, it's not about your physical state, it's about your mental health. Because that's why I'm always like talking to kids and try to explain, because I know that I did these mistakes and I'm trying to explain how you can fix it, so make your life more easy in sport. I guess that's the right way for me to show my leadership. Not saying that I'm the coach, I'm the right guy, like, come on, run 5 laps. Like, you don't talk, you don't speak. I'm like the ideal person, you need to listen. But no, it's like about communication, even if it's 5 years old kid. Like, you need to listen to him, understand what he's thinking, why he's concerned about his play, why he's like feeling bad, what is wrong, and then trying to explain the technique.
Yeah, yeah. So you should not lose the person. The person is the game. He should be in the.
Yeah.
And what were the challenges you faced on your path to sports leadership? What values are most important to you as a sports person?
Challenges, there's too many of them. Actually, it's not only about the sport, it's about just life in general, because you can't just like separate the sport and your life. It's like all interconnected. I guess the biggest challenge is to be a loser, because you're like trying to be perfect in everything, especially in tennis. It's like really hard sport. You're not just like running 100 meters, you're just playing constantly, and you can lose in any time of the game. So this all about keeping you mentally strong, and that's a challenge, to lose your match, to understand that you're just lost one match, not all of your life. Because if after you lose the match, it's like, okay, I'm a bad player, I'm like quitting tennis, bye-bye, like I'm selling my rackets. That's what I was thinking after my matches. So that's like the huge challenge I was like doing once again, like every match I was feeling the same way. So I think now maybe I have a small progression, but it's still a challenge for me.
Yeah, how you face your failures are important,
Yeah.
because yeah, with each failure you feel like, am I not good enough? Am I
Yeah.
not worthy for what I'm doing? Because you put in everything, right? You put in your efforts and everything, and then you see the result and you lose it.
Yeah.
I know. Okay. So one final question. What final thoughts do you have for all our viewers?
Final thoughts. Okay. So I think, as I told everyone, once again, I will repeat that in every sport, in every field that you will enter in your life, the biggest, like the worst opponent is yourself, is your brain. The more like the smarter you get, the harder is to overcome this mental issues against yourself. So you always be like, okay, should I do this or should I not? You're trying to like weigh different things. So don't do this. There is one like flow that you're going on, the wave, say whatever, like the energy, whatever. And if you're going with this, you're going to be fine. So don't overthink the problems. Don't think like, okay, am I good enough to enter this university? Am I good enough to play tennis? Should I just quit? This person is better than me. No, like don't overthink the problems. Don't overthink your skills, values. So just work. If you enjoy it, work, and you will get to your goal, to your medal, to your cup, whatever your goal is. That's it.
Wow. Thank you, Anna. And I have a rapid fire session for you as well. I
Okay.
would like to quickly ask you few questions, and you have not more than 30 seconds for each question to
Well,
answer.
okay.
Yeah, so you really need to be quick. Okay.
Okay.
So are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So if you could wake up tomorrow and fix one problem our world is facing, what would it be?
Oh my
Quickly.
God. Oh, okay. The wars. No more wars in the world.
The word. Oh, okay. Yeah, true. Okay. The next one. If you could attend one concert live, which artist would you choose?
Oh my God. Okay. Okay. Travis Scott.
Oh, nice. Okay. And if you could pick one superpower, which one would it be and why?
Read people's minds.
Ah,
Because I want to be the smartest person.
but that would be attracting problems too if you could read everyone's mind.
I know. That's the problem.
Okay. So, yeah, this is good. If you won the lottery tomorrow, what would you do with that money?
I will build a big sports center in my country where children can train for free.
Wow, wow. Predictable, quite predictable. Okay. So, what is the most influential movie you have ever watched and why?
Metrics, because it explains how all of this uh, conspiracy theories work
Wow.
and all the governments and everything. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I like that movie. Okay. So, who's your leadership role model?
Um, my mom.
Ah, nice, nice. Okay. And where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Um, I see myself as an owner of my own business and as a coach.
Wow, you want to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Wow, nice, nice. That was so much fun. And thank you for answering me. Now we have our audience questions as well. And let's see what they have for you.
Okay.
The first question is what is one tip you would give the youth to manage their time?
So just plan. Just write your plan. Like using your values. Like what is more important to do, and then just like write like the list of things that you need to do, and that's it. that's the easiest way. That's what I'm doing every day. Like in the morning, I having breakfast and just writing, okay, I have a training session, then I have my work, training session, then I need to read the book, blah, blah, blah. So that's it. Nothing like special.
Yeah, make a to-do list. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. So second one is, how were you so brave as to follow your passion and so against societal pressures, family pressure, and everything?
I'm not brave. Like I have so much fears, like so many fears. Seriously, like if I would, I don't know, if I would be on my fears, I would sit in my room, close my door. Like I'm scared of people. I don't like flying. Like that's it. That's about, again, that's about your goals. Like if I value tennis and my education more than my fear of airplanes, I would sit on the airplane and fly. That's it. That's what I'm usually doing. Like I'm scared of, I don't know, deep water, but if my sister will be in danger, I would swim. That's it.
Okay. So what does the sportsman spirit mean to you?
um I don't know, that's a part of my life. It's just like, first of all, you get to use to live this way, and then you're showing the example. For example, I'm showing the example to my students, to my children, and it's really important to show them that that's the way they need to behave. Not telling them the words, but showing, like doing something, showing by actions, because they're going to my matches, they're looking how I'm playing, and if I will be swearing to my opponent on throwing the racket, they will do the same way. So that's the thing that stops me, and like trying, I don't know, to overcome my like emotional things and being like a good sports girl, being a good tennis player. That's it.
Okay. And how do you overcome procrastination? Yeah, this is my favorite too.
Sometimes it's like, I don't know, I'm too busy just for this. So I try to put a lot of activities in my schedule, so I have no time to procrastinate. Maybe I'm doing this sometimes, but it's not like all the time. I'm not saying it's bad. Like seriously, sometimes you need time to sit, relax, or just doing nothing. Just sit and like watch the wall. Sometimes I'm sitting and seriously, I'm just like, okay, I spent 1 hour of nothing. Like legit, I did nothing. But maybe it's for my body or for my mental health. It's essential. I don't know. You need
Yeah.
just to feel what you're like, what you need at this point.
Okay. So here we have another. How would you build austerity in you in order to master something in your life? Austerity means severe condition. Just putting it there.
Master in my life. Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's, again, I will repeat it again. One thing, it's like about your value. You have something, you have some important stuff that you're believing in, and you're moving to this goal, I don't know, idea or something. And that's it. Like if you have something, the dream, let's say the dream, like try to find the dream and move forward, and you will master all of the things, again, to reach your dream, to reach your goal. It's all about having like the gold, like, I don't know, destination that you're moving towards. That's it.
Okay. This one is the last. How do you see tennis apart from game? What did you learn from the game? Anything particular which helped you in your personal life, which you took from the game and applied it in your personal life?
So tennis is about, it's really hard sport, not only because of, as I said, mental things, also because of the physical. Sometimes I was playing the 3 hour matches, the 3:30, and it's all about like staying in the moment, and self motivation. So you need to be really a fighter, dedicated towards the game, because I was playing when I had an injuries, like I had a leg injury. I was still playing my game because I knew that if I lost, my team will lose also. So that's about realizing that you have these 3 hours, and if you're feeling bad, you still need to play. So the same way I think I'm living my life, like the normal life. If I'm feeling bad, but I can do something, I will do that. I won't sit and just like, okay, maybe I need to relax. I have a headache. No, I will go to work. I will do my stuff, because that's the way how the sports guys and the sportsmen, they're, I don't know, overcoming the problems, the issues that they have. They fight.
So should not run away from your responsibilities and take
No.
ownership.
No, because you don't know if you will run away from the one responsibility, you will find another responsibility with which will be bigger. The same way with your problems, you will be okay. No, I don't like this. Then you will find the bigger problem that you need to overcome. There is no way to escape. Like seriously.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Anna, for answering all our questions so lovingly and patiently. And once again, thank you for joining us, sharing your story with us, and inspiring us. And yeah, thank you,
Thank you
dear.
so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. So, guys, we have another session, and which we need our audience to, take on. We have Icha Bhan with us, who will be taking our brain teaser session. Hi, Icha. How are you? Icha. Okay, guys. I think we have lost Icha again. So let's quickly do a relaxation session so we can imbibe what we have learned today from Anna. And yes, let's go for relaxation.
Sit comfortably and close your eyes very slowly and very gently. Let's begin with the toes. Wiggle your toes. Now, feel them relax. Feel healing energy from the earth move up into your feet and ankles. Then up to your knees, relaxing your lower legs. Now feel the healing energy move up your legs, relaxing them. Relax your thighs. Now, deeply relax your hips, stomach, and waist. Relax your back. From the top to the bottom, your entire back is relaxed. Relax your chest and shoulders. Feel your shoulders simply melting away. Relax your upper arms. Relax each muscle in your forearms, Relax your hands right up to your fingertips. Now relax your neck muscles. Move your awareness up to your face. Relax your jaw, mouth, nose, eyes, earlobes, facial muscles, forehead, all the way to the top of your head. Feel that your whole body is completely relaxed. Scan your system from top to toe, and if there's any part of your body that is still tense, painful, or unwell, spend some more time immersing it in the healing energy of the earth. When you are ready, move your attention to your heart. Rest there for a little while. Feel immersed in the love and light in your heart. Remain still and quiet, and slowly become absorbed in yourself. Remain absorbed for as long as you want, until you feel ready to come out.
So, guys, thank you for this wonderful, amazing session. You dropped by and joined us and showing us your support. And there's one activity for you as well. You can tell us how heartfulness meditation has changed your life, has influenced your life to us. We'll be sending out forms to you, Humans of Heartfulness, and you can share your inspiring journey, and you may get to be featured on our social pages. So please do fill those forms and let us know. Okay, and please take care of yourself. Let's see, we shall meet next week with another fresh perspective on leadership. And till then, take care, guys. Thank you. Thank you for dropping by. Thank you. Namaste.